D'Agostino for three. Got it. Bruce Live's team up 7-1.
And if they can hit a few of those, Chet, that'll loosen up the inside a little bit more.
He can do it. He can do it. And we played him this year. He nailed 3 in a row from the corner on us, all 3-pointers.
That's Gene Tomczak looking for a place to go with it. Coleman inside, gets the bucket and the foul. Hassan Abdullah with his first foul. That is not what Coach Bruce Live wants to see tonight. And here are the big guys battling inside.
Helps getting there just a split second too late.
His first, team second. At the line, shooting one, number 41.
Hassan in foul trouble during the Eastern Final against Chester. That cannot happen here. Booker Coleman on the line to complete a 3-point play. That's off. And D'Agostino comes down with it. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Hazleton area by 4.
I'm looking for an empty seat in this place, and I can't find one. I've just gone all the way around here.
And that's Paul Shershin looking for the opening in the lane, getting fouled. We'll have to wait. I believe Cliff Dennett picks up, Gene Tomczak picks up the foul. See Tomczak reaching around and getting the foul. Kringy on the inbound. Nice pass to Chris Long. Tries an acrobatic shot, can't get it to go, and Kenny Duck comes down with the loose ball. Outlet to Tomczak. 4-3, in and out.
What about those rims?
And here's Kringy and Hazleton's quickness trying to take over.
It really does seem like, Coach, unless you hit net, it's not going to go.
Down this end of the floor, that's a tough basket.
Shershin guarded tightly by Cliff Dennett. Hassan flashes inside, thinks about going, then gets blocked again by Booker Coleman. Here comes Duck. Now Hazleton area drops back, and I believe a 2-3 zone, Chet.
Matchup zone.
Jed Ryan looks inside to Kenny Duck. Acrobatic maneuver, couldn't get it to go. Gets his own rebound, and that is swatted away by Shershin, but a foul call.
And I'm surprised it almost wasn't a goaltending. The ball looked like it was on its way down. Take a look. That's close.
Good block.
He got the block. He might have got him with the body. At least the officials thought so. So substitution for Erie Cathedral Prep. Gene Tomczak sits down. Pat Marnella comes into the lineup, number 20. 7-3, Hazleton area with the 4-point lead. We have 1:50 to go in the first quarter.
It's certainly not a high-scoring affair.
It's not the Carbondale game, is it?
No, it's not. It is not that game.
And that's Marcel Arabi, Cathedral Prep coach. Kenny Duck looking to make it 2. Around the rim, and yes, sir. We have a timeout. Hazleton area leads by 2, 7-5. We'll be back with the finale of the first.
Welcome back, Hershey Park Arena. $1:52 to go in the first quarter. 7-5. Hazleton leading. Tom?
Speaking of $1:52, Timmy, producer Dave Lewandowski owes us for dinner.
I knew you were going to say that.
Chris Long and the Hazleton area Cougars work it now. There's Terry Kringy and Long. Long going for 3. No good. And Kenny Duck comes down with the ball.
Little change in defense by Erie that time. They went to their 3-quarter court press, fell back into a 1-3, 1.5 court trap. Something we saw against Newcastle. Used quite a bit.
Pat Marnella now with the ball for Prep.
Like during the timeout, he's making some adjustments against the matchup, too. He's trying to get a little more movement against it.
Ryan thinks about it. They dump it inside to Dennett. The open 8-footer. No good. Booker Coleman is there. And Hassan Abdullah might have altered that shot. But Abdullah comes down with the board. 50 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Can't miss chippies like that, though, in a game like this.
D'Agostino. Looks like Hazelton-Erie will settle for the last shot. Kenny Duck nearly comes away with it. Nearly ends up in Minnesota. That was a pad save.
I thought it says we're supposed to be warned of possible injury from flying pucks, not basketballs.
Well, the ice is right under the floor here at the Hershey Arena. Keeping it nice and cool. 22 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Chris Long out front for Hazelton-Erie. Now you want to get the play started. 10 seconds to go. Kringy out front. A whistle inside, and it looks like Pat Marnella is called for the foul on Chris Long. Bruce Live, you see his assistants Jim Chapman in the middle, and to the left of your picture, Mike Joseph.
Mike, of course, who starred so long for the
little hold the foul.
Pat Marnella right in the center of your screen, getting a little push on Chris Long, but not getting away with it. 7 seconds to go on the inbounds. D'Agostino over to Long. Chris drives through 3 players and doesn't get it. Follows up, no good. Not a lot of scoring, but this game is close. Hazelton-Erie, after 1, leads it 7-5.
Start of the second quarter. Hazelton still leads 7-5. Tom, it's all yours.
Thanks, Cindy. Abdullah with the turnover. Prep with the ball and going inside. Cliff Bennett takes it strong. Bucket and foul. The second foul of the game on Hassan Abdullah.
And Hassan saying he got clipped in the mouth there somehow.
And right now, Prep is taking it to Hassan.
Nice strong move to the basket. Trying to go inside against the matchup. The last few times down the floor, they've been very successful, hitting in behind it and hitting into the middle of it.
And that wouldn't have been a bad call if he made no call at all. Slight contact on Abdullah. Contact nonetheless, and the three-point play gives Prep an 8-7 lead, their first lead of the game.
Number 44, Mike Kuchmarek.
So Mike Kuchmarek comes in for Hassan Abdullah, number 44. Hassan takes a seat next to Bruce Live.
Happy to bring you this game live and exclusively here on WNEP TV. State Championship Basketball live from Hershey Park Arena.
There's Shershin driving. Nice move and off the glass for 2.
Number 24, Paul Shershin.
Well, Coach, they have some kids that just can really take it right to the hole.
Well, that's what they have to rely on, their speed. You know, they're going a small lineup right now, and their quickness is their strong point now. They're trying to spread them out a little bit, take advantage of it.
Officials calling everything close inside. Mike Kuchmarek comes into the ball game. He and Booker Coleman jockeying for a position, and Kuchmarek gets called for the foul. That's Hazelton's 5th.
Fouls on number 44, Mike Kuchmarek. That is his first, team's 5th.
Duck dumps it inside. Coleman has it knocked away by D'Agostino, and Daggy comes up with the basketball.
He's got great hands.
Great defensive player. Terry Kringy now out front for the Hazelton-Erie Cougars. Hazelton-Erie spreading the offense. There's Shershin looking for the quickness against Dennett. Gets the first step and draws a foul on Cliff Dennett. That's number 2.
He better watch his temper out there, too.
Dennett called for a technical foul in the Western Final. That was his 5th and final of the game. Clear reach in, but boy, he got a lot of ball there.
Officials don't like to be shown up, and especially in front of 8,000 people.
Chet, pick up your eyes. Chet looked at the replay, and boy, that looked like a clean block. 6:48 left to play in the first half. 9-8. Hazelton-Erie with the ball. Kringy, D'Agostino, and Long out front for Hazelton-Erie. Long thinks about a 3. Kringy will take it. In and out. And Jed Ryan with a strong rebound. Marnella has it taken away by Shershin. Paul Shershin with the steal. And Chris Long pushes it up the floor. Long looks inside. D'Agostino makes a move on Ryan. In. Has it partially blocked by Booker Coleman. Last touched out of bounds by Prep.
That was in some heavy traffic there.
Marcel Arabi on the Prep bench already with his coat off. Call a foul on, I believe, Pat Marnella.
Fouls on number 20, Pat Marnella. That is his second personal foul of the team's fourth.
Marnella, number 20. Beaten on the play and reaching in. The fourth team foul for Prep. Hazleton area with 5.
Substitution.
Gene Tomzak back into the lineup for Prep, number 40. Pat Marnella sits down, and also coming in Matt Bennett. So now we have a Bennett and a Dennett.
If he just joins us, 9-8. Hazleton leads, 5:49 to go in the half, but that's hard to believe, 9-8.
Neither team setting the world on fire here offensively. Sherson's pass goes through the hands of Mike Kaczmarek.
Folks, what's the matter right now with both teams? They don't seem to be really clicking.
Sherson right through the wickets. Tough pass to handle, though. That ball bouncing right at.
It's a very good defense on part of both teams, and both teams are being patient on offense. They're going to take the shot they want. Hazleton's still in the matchup.
Terry Kringy doing a fine job on Jed Ryan.
What they've been trying to do is get him behind it for the last 2 trips down the floor. They don't look like they want to take the outside shot too often.
Jed Ryan will take it for 2. In and out. Strong rebound by Kenny Duff. Underneath, the Hazleton fans want to walk. Hustle by Duff, but Chris Long comes up with it. A dry spell here in the second quarter for both teams.
Somebody could put on a run here. They could open this game up big time.
Kringy and Abdullah out front. Hassan trying to make it happen. From 15, doesn't get it.
That's not what he's supposed to be doing, though.
Well, at this point, I think anything, try anything to get the offense started.
That's a good point.
Well, Hazleton's giving him the outside shot, everybody except for Ryan.
Wow.
Ryan
Nice
strong
play
to the
by
hole. Coleman gets it, can't get it to go. They battle for it, and D'Agostino comes down with it. At 5'10", John D'Agostino battling in the woods.
Boy, Hazleton has some tenacious players. They just never quit.
And you just get the feeling that their fans are ready to erupt. Hassan looking in the paint, nearly has it stolen by Jed Ryan. D'Agostino, Sherson for 3.
You're right, there it is.
Sherson for 3.
That was the first points in a couple of minutes there.
12-8, Hazleton by 4. The Hazleton crowd calling for defense. Ryan. Tomzak, no good. Ryan with the rebound, nearly stolen. And finally touched out of bounds by Hazleton area. Cliff Dennett coming back in for Prep.
Dennett returns.
Booker Coleman will have a seat on the bench. Booker playing a fine first half. Tomzak and Duck out front for Prep, and Chet, Prep's guards do not shoot often. They leave it up to their big men.
Last 2 trips down the floor, they're starting to look for it a little bit.
Ryan trying to create something, going on Hassan Abdullah and called for a walk.
You just hit the nail on the head. They're trying to create something. Somebody's trying to do something down here to shake this team up offensively a little
and
bit.
You can see Jed on our cutaway there just wondering what he has to do here.
Oh, there it was.
Shuffle of the feet. Nice fundamental defense by Hassan, keeping his arms straight up in the air. Abdullah with all 2 fouls already. Chris Long looks